Hello, everybody. Today, the topic is simple past. This is Miss Gladys Machado. Okay, here we have a chart. The chart where we are going to see the parts of a sentence in simple past in the affirmative, interrogative, and negative form. Talking about the interrogative form, we are going to see how to form a specific question or a general question. Let's start. First of all, we are going to see the tense of the chart. In this case, is the simple past. Then, the first position that we are going to see is the question word in the specific questions. So, here, first you put the question words, for example, what color, what, when, where, why, how many, how much, how far, how long, any question word that you want to use. After that, we have the auxiliary that we use to make questions and to make negative sentences. In this case, it's for the question. And we have only one auxiliary. It is did. After the auxiliary, we have the pronoun according to the sentence, and then we have the verb. But I want you to observe something about the verb. When you have the auxiliary did, you put the verb in present, okay? That's why you have ran, go, teach, work, exercise, speak, play. Before that, you have the pronoun. So the pronoun is between the auxiliary and the verb. And it depends on what is your subject. What are you talking about? But here, I want you to observe that we have it and they with a parenthesis. It is for singular and they is for plural. It is for singular of when you're talking about a fruit, a vegetable, a country, a place, something, but in singular. And then we have they. They is for plural things or animal or vegetables, but people too. Okay? So pay attention. We have here did you go? You see? Did he work? Did she exercise? So we have the auxiliary did in the question, we put the verb in present. Now finally we have the complement of the sentence. Here I put some complements, a nice dog, at the university, a Peruvian, in the park, intelligent, a nurse. So one of the general question could be, did he exercise in the park? Okay. For example, did they play at the university? Okay. Now, I want you to observe that there is a red line next to the verse. Okay. Before the verse and after the pronoun. There you're going to position the negative auxiliary when you make negative sentences. But the one that we have seen right now is the interrogative form of the sentences. When we want to write a sentence in affirmative but in past, we put the or ed to the verb for the regular verbs. And in the case of the irregular verbs, you put the verb directly in past. So here we have, it ran in the park. He worked at the university. So the verbs in past tense are divided into regular and irregular verbs. Okay? Regulars are those that you add the d or ed. Here I put the ed or d in red. And the other verbs change the writing. For example, if I use the verb go, in past is went, teach, taught, speak, spoke, okay? And that is the affirmative form of the sentences, okay? That is affirmative. You taught at the university. He worked in the park, okay? So that is affirmative form. Now we are going to see the negative form. You see? Here you say, I didn't, and what happened with the verb? The verb goes in present again because here we have didn't. I didn't teach at the university. He didn't go to the park. No? So when you have did, you have to put the verb in present. And in this case, this sentence is the negative form. Now we are going to see some examples of negative form. He didn't write at home. They didn't play here. You didn't study Italian. She didn't come at 10. You see the verb in yellow is in present. Then we have the specific questions. Specific with the question words. You see when. When did he study? Where did you work? Why did he exercise? How did you come? Why did he speak? These are specific questions. And finally, we have a group of affirmative sentences in past, where the verb, as you can see, is in past tense. The dog ran in the park. The pants cost $10. You taught English yesterday. He worked in Peru in 2016. She watched TV last night. So this is the chart of the simple past. I hope that all the explanation was clear. If you want to ask something, just write to glatema5@hotmail.com. Thank you very much. I hope everything was clear. Bye-bye.